Hi guys, it's SASsy-Ann, SASsy-Ann. How are you guys? Good evening. I hope you have had a lovely Sunday so far. I just wanted to, I have some veg prepped. I'm prepping my veg for my dinner. It actually took a little while to set this all up. I should have eaten mine now. But yeah, I just wanted to know if anybody wants to hang out with me while I make my veggies. I'm having chicken tonight with sweet potato mash and vegetables. I'm not even sure I'm having a sweet potato mash. I'm gonna see. But I wanted to let you know we're starting the Shred 10 tomorrow, and I want to know who might be interested in joining. If you do watch this after, not sure if anybody's on yet because I don't think this thing always tells me. I've printed out my rules for the Shred 10, and if you need the details I can message it to you. So basically, for 10 days, right, you will follow the rules below religiously. Hi, if you've joined, say hello. And absolutely no cheats or treats during the 10-day shred. Make sure to take before and after photos, measurements, and or your weight. So you do 2 LYB, Love Your Body shakes per day, and you take your LYB premium capsules every day. You have 1 healthy meal per day along with the shakes and capsules, and you also have up to 2 snacks per day. So you're having breakfast, morning snack, lunch, afternoon snack, and dinner. That's a whole lot, isn't it? But it gets your metabolism moving, and it's amazing. And you don't go hungry. Yay! And then also you want to aim for 3 liters of water per day. If you drink virtually not even 1 liter per day, I wouldn't recommend going straight to 3 liters. You'll drive your bladder insane. Maybe work your way up to 3 liters, okay? No gluten, no dairy, no refined sugar, no alcohol, no caffeine, and no eating after 7 p.m. ideally. All right, so those are the rules. Okay, so here are my veggies tonight. I'm using leeks, which are my absolute favorite veg. Honestly, I love them. They're almost like onions, but I love them. I have a carrot. I've tried to prep some stuff so I don't take too long. My red onion, some white onions. I have some cut up peppers and some garlic, and finally one of my other favorites, spinach. Although sometimes I do prefer, what's it called, kale, just because of it doesn't wilt so easily. Okay, so I'm gonna cut that up. So if anybody is interested in joining me for the Shred 10, we start again tomorrow. I started first on the 5th of January. And remember, this is supposed to kickstart you into a healthier lifestyle in 2020. I'm planning for this year to be my best year yet. So I have to start somewhere, and I have to pick up the pace on what I've been doing. Not just focusing on nutrition, which is super important, but I want to also look my best. I want all the excess to fall off and just really look my best this year. I've also been, apart from following the plans consistently, I've also been doing my stretches and exercise in the morning. And you know, the plan is also to stick with my routine, whereas I also do self-development, you know, working on my mind and that kind of thing. So all this is important. So I'm just gonna start popping some things into my wok, because this thing moves fast. So nice big wok. Let me see if I can show you what I'm doing. Actually, I can't really, so I'll talk you through. So you're seeing something useful. Alright, so get that. I'm putting some rapeseed oil in, about 2 tablespoons. And I'm gonna start with all my oniony bits. So I've cut up some red onion so far. I'm just gonna pop that into the wok. This isn't gonna make much because usually you need like cabbage or what's it called, kale, to really make it more vibrant. And I need a spoon to mix that around and turn it down so it doesn't burn. Okay, so next I'm gonna put some white onions in as well. I had these you know, the leftover bits that you cut and leave in the fridge, so I want to use these up. It's gonna be very oniony, but I do like that. Hi, if you've joined, do say hello. So I'm doing up my veg for dinner, and I'm starting the shred 10 tomorrow. I've just cut up my white onions. That's going into the wok that is on and ready, with 2 tablespoons of rapeseed oil. Okay, my next, so I have done red onions, white onions. I'm gonna do my garlic now. Everything tastes and smells better with garlic, if you agree with me. Okay, so just chop that up really tiny. Add some flavor. And I don't typically add any sauces hi, how you doing? Say hello if you've joined. So that's my garlic on the end there. That's going into the wok. Perfect. Mix that round a bit. It's getting nice and smells amazing as always. Okay, hi, how you doing? Do say hi. My next favorite ingredient that is pretty similar to onions in my opinion is my leeks. I love leeks, absolutely love it, absolutely love it. So I'm just gonna chop those up. Actually, let me try and make them a bit thicker than normal. Let's see. I've stripped them, peeled them, and now I'm just chopping them up. I usually do these quite thin, but I'll do it a bit thicker to give it some more body, because I don't have much here. I probably need to buy like some broccoli or some kale, so I can do more. So those are my leeks all cut up. Okay, next I'm gonna do, so I normally do my oniony type stuff, onion, garlic, leeks first, and now the stuff that will take longer to cook, like my carrots, I'm gonna cut them as thin as possible. Chop this into 3 big bits and then slice them up, and then try and put them into like tiny strips so they don't take too long to cook, and they're also not too chunky. Obviously, if you can't bear to do this, you could buy the pre-cut ones. Hi, if you've joined, do say hello. Not sure who's with me, but thanks for hanging out. So this is how thin I normally do my carrots. It doesn't take that long, and it's only like 1 large carrot. Okay, and I have to remember that that is cooking behind me. I don't want that to burn, so it does propel me to work quickly. I'll show you that in a bit. This might take a little while, but I think it's worth it. Okay, chop, chop, chop. Yeah, I wouldn't want this to be too chunky. Smelling great in the kitchen. Okay, next one. Sorry, this is going to take the longest. And the very last thing I add on is my spinach, because that is gonna like cook in no time. Very therapeutic, and at the end of the day it's gonna taste good, and it's good for me. All those, oh, let me mix that together a bit. Where's my spoon? Get the leeks a bit softer. I find those can cook forever, so that's absolutely fine. Alright, just gonna finish chopping up my carrots. Almost there, just one more to go. Slice it into little slabs first, and then cut them up into little strips. And I'll show you this, the final result soon. Okay. Yo, la 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 la. Yo, da 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 da. One more, one more, one more, one more. Awesome. Okay, so those are my carrot sticks, all cut up into tiny strips. Now that go in to my wok. At this, because they're so tiny, they won't take that long to cook. Just mix that round. But for the sake of the carrots, I'm actually going to put my wok lid on. If your wok doesn't have a lid, you could just put some foil over it, just so it really cooks. Turn the heat up a bit, so it really cooks the carrots. And now I'm cutting up my yellow peppers. Somebody just messaged me. Chop, chop, chop. Chop up my yellow peppers. And I don't know if you guys do this like me, but I also look for color variation when I'm doing it. I just love the color. Try to eat the rainbow when I can. It's good to add color to your food. If you look on your plate and you just see brown or yellow, it's not so great. It usually means a lot of carbs sometimes. So try and add green and red and other colors to give you some variety. Alright, almost done. So these are my yellow peppers also cut up. I didn't have to do them this small, to be truthful. Let me see if I'm ready to put it in. Yeah, so this is really, it's not even so much stir fry. I would more call this like sauteed vegetables. The other day I did it, and I did it with just water. So it was like steamed veg. You don't have to put oil, and if you do, just use a good oil, like olive oil, coconut oil, or rapeseed oil. I don't really like when my red onions go dark, so I normally cut some fresh ones to add to keep that color going. So I'm just gonna cut some more up and add at the end, because I quite like these red onions raw as well, so they don't need to cook that much. Beautiful. Okay, almost done. So simple. Let me show you what that looks like. Can you see it? No. There we go. That's it. It's telling me. Yeah. I think you can see it. Yeah. Okay, great. So now I'm gonna, these are the yellow peppers I did. I'm just gonna put the yellow peppers in. And then finally it's going to be my spinach. And this could replace your carbs. You don't have to have carbs if you don't want to, or if you're cutting down. That's why I'm trying to decide if I will have mashed potato with this, or if I'll just eat the chicken and veg. By the way, I'm not feeling 100% today. I came home and I was really exhausted, had a little nap, and I realized, I think something's trying to get at me. So I will be having my, I'll have a double dose of capsules. I've had capsules already. I'm gonna have another dose and go to my bed early. Get some rest and drink lots of water. I'm gonna do another one of these. Yeah, so always, I mean, if you do take the capsules, it's good to, if you're not feeling well, just double up on it. It's just fruit and veg, okay? Going directly into your bloodstream and building your immunity to fight off viruses that try to attack. And that's all they can do with me. Try. They're not gonna succeed. So okay, cool. This is looking good. Let me put the. So the last thing I'm gonna add is some washed spinach. And sometimes this doesn't look so great for me. Then if I leave the spinach in too long or what. So sometimes my spinach spoils the whole thing. Alright, I'm just gonna add some salt. Where's my salt? Yeah. Just some sea salt. To give it some flavor. And some mixed herbs. Give it more flavor. And some ground black pepper. The chicken I'm having is quite spicy on its own, so I won't add any cayenne. Sometimes I add that. We mix this all together. The spinach is in. Let me let it look decent, and then I'll give you a little. But yeah, these are not overcooked. Like the carrots will still have a bit of punch to them. That was a black pepper, sorry. Ooh, always does that to me, always. Let the spinach wilt a bit. Okay, great. So Shred 10 starts tomorrow. Who's joining me? Or who wants to join when they're ready? Basically, you know, some people adjust it, like if they have shakes, they just have the shakes, if they don't have the capsules, you know, or if you have the capsules, go for the capsules and follow the plan in the LYB detox and diet book, right? So there are different ways to tweak it to work for you depending on what you have. All right, even if you don't have any products, let me show you how you can do it alongside me, so it works. Or, you know, if you need to get some shakes or some capsules, let me know. Some people do it with boosters as well. So let me know if you're interested. Let me remind you, Shred 10 rules. For 10 days, you will follow the rules below religiously. Absolutely no cheats or treats during the 10-day shred. Make sure to take before and after photos, measurements, and or your weight. I suggest measurements and weight because sometimes your weight doesn't move, but your measurements go down, and you feel it in your clothes as well. 2 shakes per day. Your premium capsules every day. 1 healthy meal per day. Up to 2 snacks per day. 3 liters of water per day. Remember I said if you're not even having a liter a day right now, work your way up to 3 liters. No gluten, no dairy, no refined sugar, no alcohol, no caffeine, and no eating after 7 p.m, which means I need to hurry up. Okay, so let's check this. Yeah, I don't want to cover the spinach because then it will just turn really too wilted. And try and yeah, I've made a good amount actually, and I will take a picture because I'm not good at pointing the camera at it, but that is what we got. That is looking good. It's telling me to rotate. There we go. That looks lovely. Okay guys, that is it. Veggie stir fry is served. So let me go. Oh, I forgot my onions. Let me just add that. So these won't be terribly cooked, but they will make great color, fresh color on top. They won't be overcooked. Yeah, wonderful. It's awesome. A wok is always handy because then you don't have stuff falling out. Okay, that's it from me. Get in touch if you want to get on board or if you need any help with anything. You don't have to do 10 days of a shred if you just want to get back on track. But the Shred 10 is really good for kicking you out of those bad habits from last year or over Christmas and into a good routine. So that is what I'm going for, and I just want as many people who want to join to come along and join. Alright, let me know if you have any questions for me, and I hope everybody's doing well, and take care. Lots of love. Night night. Bye.